Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Do you remember my name? Well, welcome to day 2 of Stellar VBS. We're going to keep learning some awesome stuff about Jesus. So today we're going to start with our chant again. And I'm going to start, and then I'm going to point to the leaders. And then the leaders are going to say, I love Jesus. Yes, I do. I love Jesus. How about you? And then the kids are going to end the chant, okay? So today we're doing, I love Jesus. Yes, I do. I love Jesus. How about you? Got it? Ready? All right, I'll start. I love Jesus. Yes, I do. I love Jesus. How about you, leaders? All right, well, we're ready for the morning, and the best news ever, though, is, you know what? If we added up all the love we have in this room for Jesus, it wouldn't even compare to how much love he has for each and every one of you. All right, who's wearing your wristbands? Anybody got a wristband on? Let's see them. All right, so wristbands are reminding us to watch for God sightings. And God sightings are just anything that remind us that God is stellar, that God is caring for us, that God loves us. So does anybody have a God sighting from yesterday they want to share? Yeah? Yeah, just coming here and seeing all the excited people. Yep. Singing to God. That's a God sighting, isn't it? We get to lift up songs to him. Anybody else have one? Yeah? All right, well, if you remember, you know where to find me. All right, do one more right here.
Seeing you.
Seeing, I'm your God sighting, Astronaut Adam. Sweet, that's a good thing. All right, we'll do one more. You are like this, so. Singing holy songs. So I think we got a whole big group here that likes to sing. And you know what? We're going to quick switch to the singing slide because we can't do the other one yet. All right, so we're going to start with Miss April here, and she's going to help us sing Light of the World. So if you're ready, stand on up, and let's get ready to sing this morning.
Hey, good morning, everybody. So this is the one we learned last night, and if you weren't here last night, you'll catch in, okay? Where we're searching. The world is searching. Okay? All right, so that's the one.
The world is searching for an answer, a ray of hope in a hopeless world. Who can we turn to? Where is our rescue? There is someone, he's the answer.
job, you guys. That was great.
Awesome job singing, and I got to hear you singing that He's the light, light, light. So let's see if we remember our Bible point from yesterday before we learn our Bible point for today. So I say, when life feels dark, you say,
Shine Jesus light.
all right, yeah, that light, light, light. We get to shine Jesus light. Now, who remembers the Bible verse from yesterday? You got it? Yeah, you got John chapter 8, verse 12. She got the actual Bible. That's a high five right there. That's a good job. The actual reference, so you can all look it up. All right, so what does John 8, verse 12 say? Right there. I'll give you a hint. Ready? Jesus said, I am the light of the world. Right, so I'm going to say Jesus said, and you said, I am the light of the world. Ready? Jesus said, good job. All right, so now so today, when we blast off today, we're going to end up at this big International Space Center. And in the International Space Center, you have people from like 15 different countries that come together and live in a small area. And when they do that, do you think they always get along? No. Okay, so here's what I want to do. When I say 1, 2, 3, I want all the guys to lean to the right. So wait, we'll do this. All the guys lean to the right, so try lean to the right, guys, all right? And then all the gals, you're going to lean to the left. So try doing this, all right? So when I say 1, 2, 3, you're going to do it at the same time. So guys to the right, gals to the left. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, we're crashing into each other. Ah! Oh man. Man, see, when you're together like that, sometimes those things just happen. So today, here's our new Bible point. Ready? So today, you're going to still say, shine Jesus light, but I'm going to say this one, all right? When people don't get along, all right? So when people don't get along,
Shine Jesus light.
and does that happen every day?
Yes.
Does that happen at your houses?
Yes.
Some of you are like, yes. Some of you are like, no. Yeah, it happens everywhere we are. When people don't get along, we can shine the light of Jesus. And our Bible point for the day, if you want to put that up there next. So this is Romans 12:16 from the Bible. Let's read it together. Live in harmony with each other. Now, is that always easy? Do we always do that right? No, but it's our challenge to live in harmony, and when we mess up with that, we can remember to shine the light of Jesus. So, yesterday we met Cosmo. Does anybody think they know who the Bible buddy might be today? You know? Uranus? Okay, maybe. How about you? Luna? All right, and one more guess? Ringo? All right, let's see who's right. Let's see who our Bible buddy is.
Whoa! Whoa! Hey there! I'm Ringo, and I'm a planet. You might know my friends: Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. And of course, your very own planet, Earth. You might think I just have 8 friends, because you probably learned about 8 planets, but your parents learned about 9. Well, not so long ago, scientists decided that Pluto was actually a dwarf planet. Poor Pluto. Even without Pluto, scientists think there might be a 9th planet out there, even farther away from the sun. And that's just in your solar system. There are tons of other stars out there with stuff orbiting around them, including more planets like me. But I'll stick with the planets you've heard of. Let me tell you about my friend, Mercury. She's super close to the sun, so you might think it's really hot on Mercury. You'd be right. But even so, scientists have found ice in some deep, shadowy craters. Or there's Jupiter. He's a big guy and a great catcher. No, not baseballs, comets. He's a big guy for comets to try to get around. And I gotta tell you about Saturn. Long ago, when people started using telescopes, they noticed something unusual about Saturn. What was it that was all around him? Turns out, it was his rings. Boy, does he have rings. Aren't rings the coolest? But Saturn's not the only one of my friends with rings. He's just surrounded by the most impressive ones, and the only ones you can easily see from Earth. Guess what? All 4 of the outer planets have rings. That means Jupiter, Uranus, and Neptune all have rings too. When you look at awesome rings like mine, they might look like one solid piece. But don't be fooled, they're not. They're made up of billions of chunks of ice, dust, and rock, and all those pieces orbit a planet together, as if they're one piece. So don't think of me as having a few rings. Think of me as having billions of followers. If I told you the planet Earth might have rings, you'd correct me, right? The Earth doesn't have rings. But scientists think one day it could. Its rings wouldn't be made of ice and rock like Saturn's. The Earth's rings would be made of space junk. All the parts of satellites and other man-made stuff that's broken apart in space and started to orbit the Earth. It's actually kind of a problem. It's cool how rings look like one solid piece, but are actually a bunch of pieces working together. And hey, that's a lot like how the Bible tells you humans to live. In the Bible, the book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 16, says, "Live in harmony with each other." That means you can get along and work together, just like the billions of pieces of rock and ice that make up my stellar rings. So, the next time you want to argue with a friend, or you see someone being bullied, or you just want to get your way, remember, when people don't get along, shine Jesus' light.
Remember, when people don't get along, so remember, other thing to remember, we're collecting some money now for our mission to LCMS Disaster Relief. And so anytime you bring it right behind Miss April, there's a bucket there, and you can place it in there, and then we'll count it up, and then we'll give you totals at the end of each day. Now, I think that our astronauts, Sirius and Orion, never fight, and they always get along. So let's watch the skit to see if that's true.
I've been flying for forever. Orion, can you take over?
Seriously, Sirius? It's been 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Fine.
I'm gonna go get a snack.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Sirius, it's your turn. Where are you?
I was in the bedroom,
What are you doing?
eating Star Bars.
That sounds good. I'm hungry.
That might be a problem, Orion, because I ate them all.
Sirius, are you serious? That means we have no food left. Why would you do that?
I was hungry, don't blame me.
You're supposed to be my friend. Instead, you're best friends with food. It's your turn to fly the rocket.
But I don't want to.
I'm so mad, I'm not speaking to you.
Fine, but you know that's gonna be hard.
Hey, I'm Ringo. Are you okay? Do you need help?
All right, Space Cadets, it's time to sit back in our chairs. It's time to get our seats in their upright and locked positions along with your tray tables. Make sure all your things are under the pew because it is time to blast off for another awesome day of adventures here at Stellar VBS. So can I get a blast off countdown? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Woo! We have now landed at the International Space Center. Good job blasting off. So today, remember, when people don't get along. All right, and we have to do one more thing before we blast off. All right, every good space station has a command center. And we got a pretty good command center back there. But here at this awesome space station at Redeemer, we have the best command center ever, and that is the only reason why anything awesome happens. And that command center has a name, and that person's name is Chris. And it is Chris back there. She's hiding, but I am pointing at her, and it is her birthday today. Woo! So let us sing happy birthday. But when we sing happy birthday, we have to sing happy stellar birthday to you. Ready? Happy stellar birthday to Chris. Happy stellar birthday to Chris. Happy stellar birthday, dear Chris. Happy stellar birthday to you. All right, well, today we're blasting off, and how we're going to blast off is we're going to go from our youngest to our oldest. So first blasting off is grades 1 through 2. Go!